If you're watching this right now, I have to warn you, this might be the most important video you'll ever see. But I have to ask. Are you really ready for what comes next? Because once you hear this story, there's no going back. You might even walk away changed forever. And if you don't want to lose a ton of weight or see your life transform completely, I'd advise you to stop watching right now. Because what happened to me could happen to you next. I never thought my life would change so drastically in just 3 months. But it did. It all started with the worst day of my life. A day that shattered me, humiliated me, and left me broken. But little did I know, that pain was exactly what I needed. And by the time it was over, the person who hurt me the most was begging to have me back. But by then, I was long gone. Let me take you back to where it all began. It was supposed to be a normal evening. We were sitting on the couch when she casually mentioned she was going on a girls' trip. A little weekend getaway. Just some time with the girls. I had no reason to doubt her. She kissed me on the cheek, told me not to worry, and went to pack her bags. But something felt off. I couldn't shake the feeling that she was lying. I tried to ignore it. I told myself I was overthinking. But that nagging voice in my head wouldn't let go. So, I did something I never thought I'd do. I checked her phone. What I found shattered me. She wasn't going on a girls' trip. She was flying out to see him. Some guy she'd been talking to behind my back. My hands shook as I scrolled through the messages. The love notes. The secret plans. The way she laughed about how easy it was to lie to me. And worst of all, she didn't even hesitate. She was ready to walk away from everything we built like it was nothing. I felt like a joke. Like I had been nothing to her. And in that moment, I made a decision. She could have her little trip. But when she came back, she wouldn't recognize the person standing in front of her. I looked in the mirror that night and saw a version of myself I hated. A version that was tired, overweight, insecure. A version she had taken for granted. And that's when I made a promise. I was going to change everything. The first few weeks were brutal. I tried working out, but my body fought me every step of the way. I tried eating clean, but cravings pulled me back into my old habits. Every day was a battle. My body screamed for comfort, but my heart screamed louder. And then, something happened. A friend reached out. He had heard what happened and told me, "Listen, I know this is hard, but I have something that can help. Just trust me." I was skeptical. I had tried everything before, and nothing worked. But he insisted. Just try it. Give it a few weeks. If it doesn't work, I'll never bring it up again. I had nothing to lose. So, I gave it a shot. And that's when everything changed. The first week, I noticed something different. My energy levels skyrocketed. I didn't feel sluggish. I didn't feel weighed down. And for the first time in years, I actually felt good. By the second week, I started seeing real changes. The scale moved. My clothes fit differently. My face looked sharper in the mirror. People around me started noticing. "Hey, have you been working out? You look different." By the end of the first month, I was unstoppable. I had dropped more weight than I thought was possible in such a short time. I started lifting heavier, running longer. I was addicted to progress, to self-improvement, to becoming the best version of myself. And then, the moment I had been waiting for happened. She came back. She walked into the room, expecting to see the same man she left behind. But I wasn't him anymore. Her eyes widened. She stuttered on her words. She couldn't believe what she was looking at. The man who had been weak, insecure, and forgettable was now someone she didn't even recognize. She tried to laugh it off. Wow, you've changed. She tried to act like nothing happened. But I could see it in her eyes. The regret. The realization that she had lost something she would never get back. She started texting more. Calling more. Trying to slide back into my life. But it was too late. Because, for the first time ever, I knew my worth. Now, you're probably wondering, what changed? What was the one thing that flipped my entire life upside down? It wasn't just willpower. It wasn't just going to the gym. It was this. The thing my friend gave me. The one thing that transformed my weight loss journey and made everything asterisk easier. I wasn't starving myself. I wasn't killing myself in the gym. I had found something that worked with my body, not against it. And now? It's changing lives everywhere. So now, I have one question for you. Are you ready for this? Because if you're tired of being stuck, if you're tired of looking in the mirror and seeing someone you don't recognize, if you're tired of feeling invisible, this is your moment. You don't have to wait for heartbreak. You don't have to hit rock bottom. You can start right now. But I'll warn you, once you take this step, there's no going back. Because when you see your reflection change, when you see how differently people treat you, when you finally step into the life you were meant to have, you'll never want to be the person you were before. Don't let another day slip by. Take action now. And remember, when they come back, begging to be in your life again, you'll know exactly what to do. If this story hit home for you, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Your transformation starts today. Key takeaways from Lisa's weight loss journey. Transformation is possible, no matter where you start. Small steps lead to big changes. Believe in yourself, confidence grows with progress, and you are capable of more than you think. Consistency is key. Real results come from daily effort, not overnight miracles. Surround yourself with the right people. Supportive friends can make all the difference. The right solution matters. Sometimes, finding the right method can change everything. If Lisa can do it, so can you. What's stopping you from starting today? Let's talk in the comments.
Click the link below now to get the coffee that changed everything for Lisa.